Hello and welcome guys, welcome to Kerno TV. Today we'll be going through harvesting. Pro harvesting, you know, I don't like harvesting. Some people do, I kind of like it sometimes. I don't like to waste time, okay? So I'll be going through what I believe is a pretty decent harvesting build to maximize what you harvest, how quickly you do it, and to save time and give you more time to actually play the game. So I'll be running through the oils as well, more specifically these oils. You'll have weapon oils as well as the oil of bounty, a tool oil that enhances the effectiveness of harvesting. Okay, that costs, what was that? That was 2 power fragments and 10 oil. Wherever it's gone. There it is. Okay. You're after logging me out the car.
I'm in no farm.
I'm in no farm for you.
I'm in no farm for you. For you.
No form. Ah! Saber teeth. Saber teeth. Kiffis, sort him out. What are you doing?
I'm in no farm for you.
What you doing, Bio? Kill him. Catch him. Catch him, Daddy. Ah! Oh, right, cool. Ideal. So, here we are at some star metal, guys. Alright. Lovely, lovely star metal. Get your old bow out with your explosive arrow. It's always best to use a healing arrow on it first. Definitely use the healing arrow, okay? Then switch to your explosive arrow. Use 1. That's because it healed because of the healing arrow. Use 2, there you go, crack it open. Here we're going to use this oil pick. See how much we get out of 1 ore. We got 640 out of 1 ore. That's pretty OP. That's something special right there. Guys, here we are. We're here to get some bark. I normally harvest at the Black Galleon, so around here. This side of the savannah, the den, and then as long as nobody's built here, you can also go here as well on your way back. So you can do quite a long run. Obviously at the den you can harvest the hyena boss. You get either that doom hammer or the maul, the legendary cleaver that gets a lot of stuff, or the claws, bestial claws. But anyway, so here we are on some bark. So you want to take it out quick, do your harvesting, put it away. There you are, we're getting 68, 72 per hit. Do your harvesting, put it away. 72 per hit, that. So within a couple of trees we've got 312 bark. That's insane. Okay guys, here we are at the savannah, and we're going to skin an elephant, see how much we get for it. Come here. Nice one. So that's 168 per elephant. Now obviously I'll show you a trick as well. If you put that into the armourer's bench to skin it down first, because it's thick hide, obviously it will triple and you get triple the amount of tar. So that 168 will turn into quick maths of 400, 500, nearly 500. Roughly 500 tar there. 500. Oh God! Can you get a pack of tigers? A group? A gang of a youth? Oh God! 4 of them. Get this! There's a swang in my hammer. Right. Okay. So let's get the old skinner knife out. See how much we get. Feline pelt. Oh my God! So 210 in one of them. 4 tigers, 500 pelt. Okay, that's how efficient the skinning knife is, and it'll probably last the longest because you only get it out 2 skin, don't you? So, but there you go, skin and dagger, very, very good. So here we are, guys. We're at Shattered Springs, best place to get brimstone. If I didn't mention it before, the Swagger Rock is what we call the savannah. That's where you get your hide from. You can also get bear pelt from New Asgarth. That's also a good place to get your thick hide and massed amounts of tar. I did mention the bark as well. So yeah, we're on brimstone. So yeah, Shattered Springs. $72 per hit. 68. 68. 72. 72. So yeah, it's an amazing place to get brimstone in this whole lake. You know, you run around, do the whole lot, you can get between 7,500 and 8,000 brimstone just for one run. Okay guys, here you are. We're here at the Mounds of the Dead. Nice place to get wood, all the trees are close together, which means you maximise your oil. So here we're getting 68, 72s, whatever, again, as well as the branches and the resin as well. Don't worry about the bark, because you obviously get that with your pick. So yeah, you know, 3 trees, whatever that was, 700 wood. It's a ridiculous amount you're getting from these trees. Right, and here we are in the Warmaker dungeon, guys. Believe it or not, this is my best place to get black ice. Only because you can harvest the whole dungeon, especially if you have a decent thrall, and while you're here, get your black ice. It's a bit different for black ice and crystal, especially if you don't hit it right. You do get the good amounts, and I think the black ice is the different one. It's the crystal that's different. For some reason with crystal you're only getting 36, it doesn't count as a node or something, don't know why, but yeah, it appears the black ice you are getting your 72 per hit, so it's well worth it. Guys, what's up? Here we are at God's Claw Passage. Okay, this is the best place to get your iron from. A tip to use is try and get the nodes that are really close together. That way you're maximising your time usage, maximising your plunder or whatever the hell it is. Put your pick away in between each harvest. Try and go for the ones that are close together. So harvest these two at once. Put your pick away. And that's all you got to do. You've only got to look for the ones that are close together. Don't bother with the ones that are on their own. That means you can do a quick 10-minute harvest here. Get as much iron as you can. See, there's a good little grouping here. Like so. Happy days. More here, little double. But yeah, always go for the ones that are like 2 together, or 3, 4 together. Best way to harvest it. We've only done what, 4 nodes or something like that, and already we've got 2,000 iron ore. It's pretty good. It's so good. Cool. Here we are, guys. Get the sickle out with the old oil on it. Getting some alu. 72 per swipe, per hit, whatever you want to call it. On the Yellow Lotus, 36 per time. Disappointing, but there you are. Okay, here we are, guys. This is where I usually get my gossamer. So it's underneath the southern aqueduct. Right here is a cave that you can access for the gossamer, and it connects to another cave, and on the other side of that, Scuttler's shortcut is a crystal reserve. So that's where I usually do both of them at the same time. Let's dip into this cave here now and see how much gossamer we get per hit, as well as dodging all of the stupid spiders. There we go, some gossamer here. 34, 36. It's good numbers. More than you would get normally without the oils anyway. We'll jump over to the crystal cave now. Okay, so here we are, guys. This is the other half of that cave. There is another entrance to it, but here's where I get my crystal. Get your good old pick out. Start whacking away. If your throw isn't in the way, because he's annoying. There you go, 36 per hit. 34s and 36s. It doesn't class itself as a node, so you're not getting the double harvesting from your level 2 survival. But nonetheless, it's still much faster and much more efficient and well worth your time. So let's run through my build at the moment. Don't know why I've got to come over here to show you that, but I did. So here we have full encumbrance. This is for an encumbrance harvesting build, okay? I've got 15 in survival, simply because I only use the legendary tools, the black blood tools. So each one of those does a bonus to survival, okay? So your bonus to survival is +5, so every time you equip one of those, it'll be +5, and that'll take you up to the level 3 butchery, which is what you need to get, to maximise your harvesting of pelts and hide and everything like that. Put that away, because that's going to be wasting the time. Every time you put an oil onto one of these, you get a total harvesting time of 8 minutes and 20 seconds. That's only while the tool is in your hand. So let's just run through my build. Like I said, full encumbrance. I've got a +7 to that, which is my armour. Okay, so I'm wearing the Yamantai armour. There is other armours that does the encumbrance. I use the Yamantai, it looks cool. I have the DLC, and that's the end of that. So this armour here gives you a +7. Okay, the helmet piece that I'm wearing is a Mask of the Witch Doctor. You get it from the summoning place, which is down here. Okay, sinkholes there, summoning place is there. As you go, I'll show you. Let's snip to a clip. So boom, here we are. This is the summoning place, as I showed on the map earlier. Or just now. There. In here, you will either find a Yog Priest or a Defari Witch Doctor. The Defari Witch Doctor is obviously a level 4 alchemist that you can tame and have as your thrall. Do all your alchemist needs, whatever. Best way to get her to spawn is you gotta kill whoever's there and then wait for 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do until we get the drop of the mask. What do you want? Ah, you got my back and you killed this. Who's this? Fucking... Ah! Alright, so we'll keep waiting 15 minutes and see if we get one spawn.
I see prey.
Yes, and there we go. Okay, so that's where you'll get the Mask of the Witch Doctor. The armour is made just out of normal armourer's bench, but you know, to make the flawless stuff you do need a level 4 thrall. I have Venaro Heavy Hands because he makes the flawless Defari for the warrior build. Anyway, harvesting. So that's the armour. So you've got the Mask of the Witch Doctor and you've got the Yamantai armour. In total that gives me a +7 to encumbrance and a +10 to my survival, another +5 with every pick that obviously with the black blood tools that I would put in my hand. All of these are 3 away, apart from that one, but I try to use the buff fish as much as possible. I'll do a quick rundown on how you get those buff fish right now. Yeah, so here we are at the large well, guys. This is how I do my fish traps, like this, not like this, like this. I can fit more in here. I think roughly I can probably fit around 60 in here if you do it right. So you've got to try and like fit your fish traps sort of in the well, glitching through the mesh a bit. But yeah, so in here you're going to get fish like this. They're your buff fish. Alright. All the other fish you get, you want to just chuck your exotic. The orange ones, you can chuck them as well if you want, but the blue ones are what you want. You either put them in a fluid press if you want oil. It's 1 for 1 with the oil, or you cook them, and 1 for 1 for ichor. And obviously both are quite, important. Oh, here's what I've already, here's some I've done earlier. Alright. And then once they're all cooked up, whack them straight in the fridge with some ice, and then you've got your buff fish. Alright? So yeah, buff fish, every time you use these, so let's use all of them. A minute. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so that'll take you up. It means you don't have to have it fully in that next tick, you can just use the buff fish to take that with you. Each one of those, they last for an hour, and you can take them with you, and they spoil in an hour. So every 55 minutes, let's just say, you can then take another buff fish to keep those points with you. Alright, this is not a build highly recommended if you've got a lot of enemies. I would recommend that you would probably take a bearer or an animal with you that can carry the stuff for you. That way you can still stay on your fighter build. To get the black blood tools, we'll just nip over to where you get them a minute. So here we are, guys, at the dam. There's the Great Dam and Binyakin Seal. I'm starting you off here because it's a bit of a weird pathway to go up. Make sure you got your cold armor and your throw with it. It doesn't have to be a throw with Godbreaker armor, with the bulk plating and a crom sword with a master weapon fitting. But it helps. Alright, a normal relic hunter, level 4, as long as you've got your your bow with your healing arrows. They're quite self-explanatory to make. Just look at your feats on the bow part and it will show you how to make them. But yeah, as long as you've got a half decent weapon on a relic hunter, which you can get from the Unnamed City, you can kill this boss. I mean, you can do it yourself if you're on high strength and you've got plenty of heals and all of that, but yeah, like I said, I'm all about efficiency. I want to do it quick. Keep up, Kithis. By the way, Kithis is a volcano thrall. You get him from, surprise surprise, the volcano, and he kicks ass. There's one of 3 volcano thralls, fighter thralls. You got Dekus, Kithis the Flesh Tower, and Eerie the Ravager. All of them, in my opinion, are hands down better than any other thrall that's not a purge thrall. For fighting, PvE. Normally I would use archers for PvP. Anyway, so you get up to this cave, and you got these big bat salmon things that do a flashy thing and can get owned by Kithis and a crom sword. So yeah, you get up here, into the cave we go. It gets unnecessarily dark. So you just come right in here, and you come up against 2 more of these stupid things, and you fight them in the dark. Can't see anything, but just get swinging. You torch out because you're scared. God. Let Kithis do the work. Okay, so you come to a point where you've got stairs on your right and a downward way to your left. Go the downward way and you go up against this big black beast. This is the boss that you'll get your black blood tools off of. He'll guarantee to drop 1 tool. He may drop 2. But yeah, it's the same. It's the same with any thrall that you want to try and get so you can tame, or any boss that you're trying to fight. Everything respawns after 15 minutes. All right. So the easiest way to kill bosses, or harvest your fragments of power from the Unnamed City, is to have a decent thrall, some healing arrows to make sure that and then more importantly they stay alive. I won't really need that with Kithis, but yeah, and then you take down the bosses. This is the easiest way to do it if you don't like the whole grind, or you can get involved. Right now it's really dark, so I'm just standing here with my torch to show you guys the boss. Let's take this guy down a minute. Kithis is doing a pretty good job with him, but I want to get involved. I want to get involved. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm just going to hang back, because obviously my vitality's low, and when he comes up to there he is, he's dead. So, he's dropped us a black blood skinner knife and a hatchet. That for wood, that for your pelts. Probably a good thing to note for you guys as well, that the oil only works on tools that are fully repaired, undamaged tools that haven't already got a mod on them. Alright, so if you've already got the tools and you've got mods on them, this won't work. You need to go and get yourself some more, and if you've already got them, then you know where to get them. So I'm going to hang around here like I did with the Witch Doctor mask, and I'm going to get myself a sickle and a black blood pick as well. Alright? Cool. 15 minutes, here we go. Just kill him, what are you doing? Don't play with your prey. Kithis. Live up to your name, tear the flesh. That's it. Oh god. Yes, Kithis. Right, so another skinner knife. Ideal. Like I said, it might take a few tries to get the drop that you want, but this is the way to do it. You obviously kill them, wait for your drop. Depending on what you're doing, you could obviously go off for those 15 minutes and then come back and try again. So that's what I'm probably going to do. But eventually you'll get a pick dropped as well as the sickle. So there's 4 things you can get. You can get the hatchet, the sickle, the skinner knife, and the pick. Each one, that's all the tools you're ever going to need. If you want to harvest meat, then just make up a star metal cleaver. Meat's not really an important commodity. But yeah. All you're doing is, say if you forgot about or fucked up, oh there we go, picklet, look at that. That's how you get the black blood tools. So now that you've done that, you've got your black blood tools, you've got your buff fish, you've got your armour, and you've got your mask of the Witch Doctor. You would then come over to here, to your cauldron. You learn the oils at the unnamed city. Yeah, so the same place at the unnamed city, which is around here, I think. Yeah, the obelisk there. At the archives, so in the library or the archives, there's that guy that you learn the, the map room. Same guy, if you give him 5 power fragments, you can learn the oils, and he gives you a scroll and you learn the oils, and it's really cool. So, once you've done all that, you can now make the oils. Yeah, you have the weapon oils as well, so you've got damage, stamina, reduced cost. Concussion, that's for your truncheons, for knocking thralls out. It does work, it does knock them out quicker, but I don't see it just seems too expensive. You might as well just stick your advanced weapon fitting on it and, swing away, Meryl. So yeah, every time you put an oil on the legendary kits, that gives you 8 minutes and 20 seconds of harvesting time per tool. Yeah, now that's only while it's in your hand. Yeah, so as you can see, the timer isn't running down. The second I put it in my hand, the timer starts to run down. So every time you are harvesting with whatever tool you've got, you want to take it out, do your harvesting quick, put it away as fast as possible. Hi guys, so here's what will happen when your pick breaks. So you're out there, you're harvesting, you've got it in your hand, all of a sudden your pick will then break, or any of your black blood tools, or not in this case for some reason. Yeah, it'll break, but it'll still have obviously the durability and everything there. All you need to do then is make sure you're carrying your legendary weapon repair kits, repair it, and make sure you're obviously carrying more oils. Wait until it's got the full durability again, whack the kit on it, and there you go, 8 minutes and 20 seconds back on it. So after every harvest you're going to need 1 oil and 1 legendary repair kit, and keep in mind that that's going to be some farming of the unnamed city, because you're going to need 2 power fragments and 10 oil every single tool efficiency oil. And there we have it, guys. If you follow those tips, that should maximize your harvesting. This is based on an official server. I'm getting the sort of rates that you would get on boosted servers, but you can do this sort of stuff on official servers, which is great. If you found this video in any way remotely helpful or anything like that, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. You'd really be helping me out. Also, if you've got any comments or any ideas for new videos, anything like that, or anything you would like to see or anything you would like me to do, then give me a shout, drop it in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.